My child, listen closely. I want you to understand that the days ahead hold challenges you do not see yet. There is a shadow approaching, a sickness waiting at your door, but I am speaking to you now because I cherish you so deeply. You are not alone. I want you to know how much you matter to me and how precious your life is. Before anything harms you, I desire to guide you to safety and health. Everything I say springs from love. I do not speak without reason. My words are for your good, to protect you, and to help you live the life that I designed for you, a life full of joy, strength, and peace. Sometimes you ignore your body's warnings. The little aches and tiredness that you call normal are messages I placed within you, meant to draw your attention. You bear so much stress, late nights, heavy thoughts, and burdens that drain your energy. I see how you push forward out of necessity, believing your strength depends on your efforts, not realizing the toll being taken on your health. But know this, I will not stand by in silence. I care for you too much to see harm come without a way out. This is not about making you fearful, but about helping you wake up to the beauty and seriousness of your life. Listen, my child. These moments, these words, matter more than anything else demanding your attention. Set aside distractions. Hear me as I speak not only to your mind, but to your heart and spirit. You have brushed aside those warnings since the tired muscles, the sudden heaviness, the little pains you dismissed. I place those within you to make you pause, to help you remember your body is my gift, the temple to carry my light. Treat it with love and care, not neglect. When you honor your body, you honor the gift I have given you. Sickness isn't my plan. It often comes because of the brokenness of the world, polluted food, impure air, stressful thoughts, and corrupted ways. The enemy uses these things to weaken you, but I offer you a path away from harm. Let me show you a way of escape. If you listen closely and follow me, you can move through this coming season untouched. Here is what I ask of you. Be still and find rest in me. First, calm your heart. You race through life, thinking your well-being depends on staying busy, but true strength is found with me. Return to the quiet place where you can rest in my presence. As you still yourself, I begin to heal you in ways you do not realize. When you pause and seek peace, your body finds time to repair, your mind grows quiet, your heart softens. Stress is like a storm raging inside. It consumes energy and exhausts the vessel, making you more vulnerable to sickness and harm. Allow me to speak peace over you. Let my spirit calm your inner sea. When you allow peace within, healing begins to flow through your body. Be mindful of what you consume. Second, consider what you allow into your body. You have sometimes eaten and drunk things without care for their effects. Chemicals and processed foods burden your blood and organs. Ask yourself, is this good for the temple God has given me? Choose simple, natural foods from the earth, full of life as I made them. Drink clean to avoid sweet drinks that taste good but quietly harm your health. The choices you make about food, drink, and air shape your body. By honoring me in what you consume, you nourish your temple, build strength, and close the door to sickness waiting to enter. The more you respect your body, the healthier and more vibrant you become. Guard your thoughts and emotions. Third, pay attention to your inner life. Your mind and heart are gateways to your body's defenses. Bitterness, fear, stress, and unresolved grief weaken you, making it easier for sickness to take root. Forgive freely, even when it feels difficult. Let go of what you cannot control. Trust me with your burdens. Speak good things over yourself, not words of despair. My promises are powerful. When spoken aloud, they plant seeds of life deep within you. The joy I give is not just spiritual, it strengthens your body too. A joyful heart is medicine, but carrying a heavy spirit drains your strength. Choose joy every day, not because your life is perfect, but because you know I am with you. Gratitude and laughter are a blessing for your soul and your health. Move your body with purpose. Fourth, continue to move and use your body. I designed it for action, for walking, working, stretching, and living in the rhythm of creation. Too much sitting and stillness will bring weakness instead of strength. Start each morning by offering your day and your first steps to me. Go out to feel the sunlight I made for you. Breathe deeply, stretch, and thank me for your body just as it is, trusting me for healing and strength. Gratitude brings my healing even closer, transforming your perspective and your capacity to thrive. Value rest and sleep. Fifth, do not ignore sleep. Night was created for rest, not endless busy work. While you sleep, I restore you. Repair happens as you allow your body and mind to rest. Do not cheat yourself out of sleep, thinking you save time, because in truth you lose strength for tomorrow. Honor the rhythm I designed. Make evenings peaceful, not frantic. Let prayer and quiet fill the moments before sleep. You will wake not only stronger in body but alive in spirit. No condemnationally invitation. My child, I know you may feel regret for not following these ways fully, but I am not here to judge you. I invite you into life. Where I warn, I always provide a way to safety. For every danger, I offer hope and practical steps to overcome. The enemy would love for you to feel hopeless, to believe it is too late and sickness is at your door. But if you listen and act now, this danger will pass you by. I will build up your immune system, cleanse your blood, restore your energy, and renew your youthfulness. You will look back and say, surely the Lord has cared for me. But you must walk with me in this. I offer life and blessing because of them. Pray over your body and choices. Also, spend time in prayer about your health. Speak with me about your body as much as your soul. Ask my spirit to fill every cell to light up the parts of your life that need change. As you pray, I'll give you guidance for the little things with to eat, when to rest, who to spend time with, what habits to start. I am your shepherd, leading you gently, granting you peace and direction for your health and soul. Do not be swept away by how the world treats health challenges. Too often they patch symptoms without searching for real causes. But I, your creator, understand where problems begin. Whether physical, mental, or spiritual, I can heal at the source. You must be open to thriving when it requires uncomfortable changes or giving up habits ingrained over the years. Recognize spiritual influences. Understand this. Some sickness comes not from natural causes but from spiritual opposition. The enemy sometimes targets your body to discourage your soul, yet I have given you authority to resist and rebuke him. Stand firm in my truth, declare that nothing designed to harm you will succeed. Resist the enemy's lies and he must depart. This is not poetic talk but spiritual truth. Standing in faith stirs heaven to move on your behalf. Guard what you see and hear. It is important to guard your mind and heart by being careful with what you watch and listen to. Constant exposure to trouble, crisis, and negative messages increases fear and robs peace. Fill your spirit with truth, uplifting stories, songs of hope and praise. Create an atmosphere where my presence develops spaces drive out sickness and nurture health. You have purpose ahead. I see your future and want it to be long, fruitful, and filled with purpose. There are important things still ahead, people to love, work to finish, assignments only you can complete. Your days are precious and I do not want them cut short by preventable harm. That is why I speak urgently now. Take my words to heart. Begin today, not tomorrow, and you will be amazed at how quickly your strength returns. And as you receive healing, remember me. Teach others what you have learned. Become an exemplareth of perfection, but of grace meeting wisdom. Let your story encourage those suffering, so they too may turn to me in life. My answers are before you. You have asked many times for protection and healing, and I have answered often in silent ways. This is one of those answers preparation before harm arrives. I'm showing you a path away from danger. Will you choose to trust my wisdom over routine, habits, and instant desires? Will you lay down the temporary to gain what endures? The sickness threatening you is shaped not only by outside forces, but also by how you treat my gift of life. Harsh words, careless eating, sleeplessness for distraction, and holding grudges all invite weakness and pain. In a broken world, some battles are inevitable, but many storms are made worse by your own choices. Darkness grows where unwise habits persist. Because I love you, I speak plainly. Choose the light over the dark. You cannot walk in the light while holding what belongs to darkness. Every choice leads you closer to light or deeper into shadow. Thoughts of bitterness and fear water the roots of darkness. Harmful food weakens the body. These are consequences, not punishments. You reap what you sow. The fruits come from the seeds you plant daily. If you sow neglect, you cannot harvest wellness. But know that I do not condemn you. I call you to turn around. Darkness from poor choices can be uprooted by new, wise choices, guided by my spirit. The same freedom you use for wrong paths can now be used for the right ones. Healing comes when you honestly examine your habits. Do not excuse damage with "this is just how I am" or "it's too late to change." I have given you my spirit for truth of and hard truth. When you sense my spirit revealing a harmful habit, thought, or pattern, don't resist or argue for old ways. Light may feel strange after time in darkness, but as you walk with me, your sight will brighten and clarity will return. One reason darkness can come from your decisions is that you have often made choices without inviting me in. You've acted on impulse, followed the crowd, or done what felt good temporarily without asking if the path was right. Let your decisions be led by my light and wisdom, not by fleeting feelings. The habit of postponing what you know is tomorrow I'll forgive. Tomorrow I'll rest. Tomorrow I'll only leads to deeper harm. Delaying right choices makes room for seeds of sickness to grow. Many times, physical sickness starts in the soul with small acts of disobedience, easily dismissed but powerful if left unchecked. Seek comfort in me, not numbing distractions. At difficult times, you may have searched for comfort away from mean pleasures, distractions, substances, or others' approval. These dull the pain only temporarily while making you more vulnerable in the long run. True comfort comes from my presence, from a heart at peace with me. The enemy waits for such openings. He cannot force the door open but walks through any door you create. Bitterness, neglect, and fear allow him access in soon. The darkness that started small overtakes your whole life, but you are never powerless. You are free and equipped to choose differently. My word gives you wisdom. My spirit gives you strength to walk in newness. My Son offers grace, so that even when you fall, you may rise without shame. Walk with me daily. Overcoming darkness isn't about fearing wrong decisions. It is about living so close to me that those choices lose their grip on your heart. In my presence, even old temptations lose their attraction. My light reveals dangers before you step into them. Seek me first each day. Let every choice with you eat, drink, say, or dough be brought to me for guidance. If it cannot stand in my presence, let it go. Treat your body as a holy �𝐾 𝐒𝐿 it is. Ask for wisdom before you take on new responsibilities or consume anything. If I say rest, do so, even if the world mocks. If I say move, do so even if the world does not understand. Guard your mind against the flood of negativity that pours from every direction. Fill your thoughts with my promises, for these shape your choices and your character. Forgiveness and the power of your words. Learn to forgive quickly. Holding on to anger and grudges is one of the main openings for weakness and sickness. Science discovers every day how unresolved emotions can harm the immune system. I taught this long ago. Choosing to forgive releases you and others from heaviness. Do not forgive because others deserve it, but because I have forgiven you. The power of words matters. What you speak shapes the atmosphere around you. Words of fear invite fear. Words of hope and promise invite life. Every cell in your body responds to words of faith and encouragement. Speak life over yourself and those you love. I am beloved. I am healed. I am whole. I will live and fulfill my purpose. Do not isolate yourself. Stay connected with others. Darkness grows quicker in isolation. When you walk alone, you are more likely to be tricked or discouraged. I have placed people in your life who can give strength, correction, and reminder of my ways. But you have sometimes kept your pain hidden, fearful of judgment. This secrecy gives space for harm to grow. Bring your struggles to me and to wise, kind friends. Confess openly not for shame, but for healing and freedom. Learn to listen for my guidance. I speak more often than you realize as a gentle voice inside, an uneasy feeling before a wrong choice, or as wisdom through another's words. Too often you've silenced me with distractions, noise, and busyness. Make space, slow down, and listen. My gentle corrections steer you to safety, healing, and intimacy with me. If you walk in these ways, you will find healing not just for your body, but for your whole life. You will sense my presence more clearly, and your prayers will flow unhindered. Pain and fatigue will lift, empowering you for every good work I have called you to. Joy will fill your service, and you will be lifted by energy you thought was gone. My child, I say again, there is a sickness ready to come. But this is why I speak. If you follow me with your whole heart, you can avoid this harm. I see what lies ahead, and I know the impact of your 𝐿𝐾𝐒 yesterday's decisions shape today, how every seed grows in its time. Sometimes you wonder why darkness, weakness, confusion, or heaviness come to you. Often, it is not my will but from the doors you have opened by thoughtless actions. Freedom is a 𝐆𝐿𝐃, it is meant to be used wisely. Living close to me removes fear. Do not live afraid of making mistakes. Instead, walk so closely with me that wrong loses its power to attract. When you savor the sweetness of my presence, sin loses its appeal. Living in my light daily reveals dangers before you stumble. This is why I urge you seek me first before anything else. The choice is always yours. Will you keep feeding habits that welcome darkness, or will you turn toward my light and life? If you choose me, I guide you step by step. I will teach you how to care for the body I gave, how to build your soul on truth, how to avoid the snares of the enemy. Surrender the things that have harmed you. Take my hand and let me lead you out into freedom, health, and joyful purpose. I am the Lord your God, and delight to lead my children into life. Summary of my invitation to you. Slow down, rest, and find peace in me. Honor your body with clean food, pure water, and mindful habits. Choose joy, gratitude, and forgiveness. Guard your thoughts and emotions. Move your body daily. Strength. Walk, breathe deeply, appreciate the gift of being alive. Value sleep and let it restore you. Pray over your body, mind, choices, and let my spirit guide every detail of your life. Recognize that some battles are spiritual. Resist evil with faith and truth. Protect your heart and mind from negativity. Fill yourself with hope, praise, and kindness. Share your struggles with safe people and with meta, not isolate. Be quick to forgive and slow to speak words of fear. Speak life. Listen for my guidance in every choice, every day. If you do these things, not perfectly but with sincerity and trust, you will find not only healing but a deeper intimacy with me. Your life will brighten, your body will recover, and your spirit will overflow with joy. I do not want you to just avoid sickness. I want you to flourish, to live fully, and to bless others as you have been blessed. Begin today, rely on my strength, and let my love guide every step. Your future is full of hope. Teach what you learn, encourage others, and let your story be proof of what happens when a child listens to their loving father.